Hey there, travel enthusiasts. Ready to pack your bags and head to one of the most beautiful countries in Europe? Of course you are. Who doesn't love amazing food, beautiful beaches, and enough history to bore your Uncle Murray to death? And don't even get me started on the language. It's like Spanish, but if Spanish was dubbed by someone with a Portuguese accent. Today, we're counting down the top 10 best places to visit in Portugal. From the beaches of the Algarve to the castles of Sintra, Portugal's got something for everyone. Unless you're looking for a good place to buy a vowel. In that case, you might want to try Brazil. Just kidding. The Portuguese invented vowels. They're just very stingy with them. So grab a glass of port wine, settle in, and let's dive into the best Portugal has to offer. Our first stop takes us to the capital city, Lisbon. Lisbon is a city built on 7 hills, kind of like Rome, but with better pastries. Who needs a car when you can ride the iconic yellow trams? And speaking of history, Lisbon has it in spades. It's also a city with vibrant nightlife, delicious food, and friendly locals. When in Lisbon, you can't miss out on experiencing fado, the soulful music of Portugal. It's kind of like the blues, but instead of singing about a lost love, they sing about lost fish. Okay, I'm still working on my fado knowledge, and speaking of fish, Lisbon is a seafood lover's paradise. From fresh grilled sardines to the national dish of bacalhau, that's salted cod for you non-Portuguese speakers, your taste buds will be doing the fado all night long. But it's not all fish and fado in Lisbon. Be sure to explore the charming Alfama district, get lost in the narrow streets and stumble upon hidden cafes and shops. Just watch out for those trams, so there you have it. Lisbon, a city that truly has it all. History, culture, nightlife, and enough seafood to sink a ship. Next up, we're heading north to the coastal city of Porto, home of the famous port wine. Porto is best explored on foot, by boat, or by cable car. It's built on a steep hillside overlooking the Douro River. No trip to Porto is complete without visiting a port wine cellar. Porto also boasts rich history and stunning architecture. One of the best things to do in Porto is to simply wander through the Ribeira district. This historic neighborhood is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is full of colorful buildings, narrow cobblestone streets, and plenty of places to eat, drink, and be merry. And speaking of merry, be sure to try a francesinha, Porto's signature sandwich. It's basically a heart attack on a plate, but trust me, it's worth it. Just make sure you have a nap planned afterward. If you're feeling adventurous, take a walk across the Dom Luís I Bridge. This iconic bridge offers breathtaking views of the city and the Douro River. Just don't look down if you're afraid of heights. So there you have it, Porto, a city that will steal your heart and possibly your liver. But hey, it's all in good fun. Now let's move on to our next destination. All right, folks, if you're looking for a place that's straight out of a Disney movie, but with way better food, Sintra's your spot. Forget Cinderella's castle. This place has Pina Palace, perched on a hilltop like it's about to burst into song. Seriously, the colors alone are worth the trip. It's like a 5-year-old went wild with a paint box. And the gardens, forget your grandma's petunias. We're talking lush forests, hidden grottos, and more shades of green than a Kermit the Frog marathon. And hold on to your hats, because Sintra's not done with you yet. Oh no, there's more fairy tale magic to be had at Quinta de Regalera. This place is like a Dan Brown novel come to life, with secret tunnels, underground grottos, and symbols galore. Don't worry, it's a lot less scary than one of his books, and way more fun to explore. Just try not to fall into any bottomless pits while you're down there, okay? Now I know what you're thinking. Jimmy, all this sightseeing is making me hungry. Well, you're in luck, because Sintra has pastries that'll make you want to slap your mama. But seriously, don't do that, it's rude. Make sure you try the travesseiros de Sintra. They're these flaky, creamy pillows of deliciousness that'll make you forget all about your troubles. And after you've had your fill of sugar, walk it off with a stroll through the historic town centre. Cobblestone streets, cute little shops, maybe even a street performer or two. It's got all the charm of a Hallmark movie, but with fewer reindeer sweaters. Soak it all in, folks, because Sintra is a place that stays with you long after you've left. Kind of like that time I accidentally ate a whole bag of salt and vinegar chips, but in a good way. All right, let's talk beaches, baby. The Algarve is basically Portugal's tan line, and trust me, it's a good one. We're talking golden sands, turquoise waters, and more sunshine than a tanning bed convention. Whether you're into catching rays, riding waves, or just working on your sandcastle game, the Algarve has a beach for you. But hold on, there's more to the Algarve than just beaches. Although, let's be honest, the beaches are pretty darn great. You've got dramatic cliffs plunging into the ocean, hidden coves just begging to be explored, and caves that'll make you feel like a real-life pirate. Just try to resist the urge to bury your treasure in the sand, okay? Now, if you ever get tired of lounging on the beach, and I know that's a tough one, the Algarve's got your back. You can explore charming towns like Lagos, with its cobbled streets and lively marina, or head inland to Silves, where you can channel your inner night at a Moorish castle. And of course, no trip to Portugal is complete without a little food and drink. In the Algarve, you can feast on fresh seafood, grilled sardines, and enough vinho verde to float a battleship. Just remember, what happens in the Algarve stays in the Algarve, unless you post it on Instagram, of course. All right, folks, get ready to say aloha to the Atlantic because we're heading to Madeira. This volcanic island is basically Hawaii's long-lost cousin, with lush landscapes, towering cliffs, and more flowers than a wedding bouquet. Just try not to fall in love with the place, it happens to the best of us. Now, Madeira is not for the faint of heart, or the flat-footed for that matter. This place is all about hiking, exploring, and generally being one with nature, but trust me, the views are worth every drop of sweat. We're talking panoramic vistas, cascading waterfalls, and enough natural beauty to make even Mother Nature jealous. After a long day of exploring, you're going to need a little something to quench your thirst. And lucky for you, Madeira has a little drink you might have heard of. Madeira wine. This stuff is basically fortified sunshine, perfect for sipping on a balcony while you watch the sunset. But Madeira's not just about wine and breathtaking scenery, although, let's be honest, that's a pretty good start. You can also explore charming towns like Funchal with its cobbled streets and colourful buildings, or take a cable car up to Monte for stunning views of the island. Just try not to look down if you're afraid of heights, or do. It might cure you. Alright, so you've seen the beaches, you've had your fill of Vinho Verde. Now get ready to feel a little inadequate as we head to Coimbra. This place is known for its brains because it's home to the oldest university in Portugal, which has been around since 1290. That's older than Matt Damon. But trust me, this isn't your average university. It's like Hogwarts, but instead of wands, they give you degrees in astrophysics and stuff. Plus, that campus is stunning, with old buildings and courtyards straight out of a history book. Check out the Joanina Library. It's got a crazy collection of ancient texts. After, stroll through Coimbra's charming old town. You'll find narrow cobblestone streets, colourful buildings, and plenty of cafes to relax with a strong cup of coffee. Now, Coimbra is known for something else besides smarty-pants students and ancient books. It's also got its own unique style of fado music. Now, fado is this soulful, melancholic music that's popular all over Portugal, but the Coimbra style is a little different. It's a little more, shall we say, dramatic. Imagine a guy in a black cape singing his heart out about love and loss with a voice that could melt steel. That's Coimbra fado for you. And if you're lucky enough to catch a live performance, get ready to feel things. I'm talking about emotions you didn't even know you had. But hey, Coimbra isn't all about academics and mournful music. The city also has a lively nightlife with plenty of bars and clubs where you can let loose after a long day of exploring. And the food, don't even get me started on the food. From fresh seafood to hearty stews, Coimbra's got something to satisfy every taste bud. Get ready to be blown away because we're heading to the Azores. This group of 9 volcanic islands is like something out of a dream. Lush green landscapes, dramatic cliffs and volcanic craters. Don't worry, they probably won't erupt. The Azores are a bit off the beaten path, but worth the trip. It's like stepping onto the set of a fantasy movie. You can hike through ancient forests, swim in natural hot springs, and even go whale watching. The Azores are a prime spot for spotting these majestic creatures. Check out the Lagoa das Sete Cidades, a stunning crater lake. It's divided into two parts, one blue, one green. The Azores are also home to amazing waterfalls like the Cascata do Cabrito on São Miguel. Now, you might be thinking, Jimmy, what am I going to eat on these volcanic islands? Prepare to be amazed by the Azores' unique cuisine. They've got pineapples. Not just any pineapples, but the sweetest and juiciest in the world. And the seafood, oh boy, the seafood. Grilled octopus, garlic shrimp, and fish stew called caldeirada. For dessert, queijada de leite, a traditional cheesecake. Visit Angra do Heroísmo with its colorful houses and fortresses, or check out pottery workshops on São Miguel, the Azores, a volcanic paradise with unique cuisine and rich culture. All right, history buffs, this one's for you. We're headed to Évora, a city steeped in history, Roman ruins, medieval walls, and a bone chapel that's both fascinating and a little bit creepy. Our first stop is the Roman Temple of Évora. This dates back to the 1st century AD, one of the most well-preserved Roman temples in Portugal. Next, the Capela dos Ossos, or Bone Chapel. Decorated with human bones, it's a powerful reminder of our mortality. Finally, stroll through Évora's charming historic centre, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Now, Évora isn't just about ancient ruins and bone chapels, it's also surrounded by impressive megalithic sites, like the Almendras cromlech. This collection of standing stones dates back to the Neolithic period. It's a humbling experience to stand among these ancient stones, but hey, enough about ancient history. Let's talk about something more appetizing. Évora is known for its delicious regional cuisine, and for dessert, you got to try the pau de rala, a marzipan heaven. And those adorable little marzipan fruits. Évora, a city where history, culture, and cuisine collide. Cascais. It sounds like a hair product, but it's way more fun to visit. Trust me, I wouldn't steer you wrong, unless we're talking about my golf game. First up, the beaches. Cascais is home to some of the most beautiful beaches in Portugal. We're talking golden sand, crystal clear water, the works. It's enough to make you forget your worries, or at least forget that you paid for that timeshare in Branson. And if you're a surfer, you're in luck. Cascais is a surfer's paradise, with waves for all levels. Just try not to hit any dolphins. Those things are smarter than some of the people I've worked with. So pack your sunscreen, grab your surfboard, and get ready for some fun in the sun. Or, if you're like me, pack a beach umbrella and a cooler full of snacks. I'm all about that beach life, as long as there's a buffet nearby. Now, Cascais isn't just about beaches. It also has a charming old town with cobblestone streets, colorful buildings, and plenty of places to eat and drink. You can spend hours wandering around, soaking up the atmosphere, and maybe even picking up a souvenir or two. Just don't tell my wife I told you to buy anything. She keeps track of my Amazon purchases, and it's getting embarrassing. And if you're looking for some exercise, there are plenty of scenic coastal walks to enjoy. You can walk for miles, taking in the fresh air and stunning views. It's the perfect way to work off all those Portuguese custard tarts you'll be eating. So put on your walking shoes, grab your camera, and get ready to explore the beauty of Cascais. But seriously, wear comfortable shoes. I once wore flip-flops on a hike, and let's just say it wasn't my best look. Next up, we're heading to Braga, a city known for its history and churches. Braga is sometimes called the Rome of Portugal. One of the most famous churches is the Bom Jesus do Monte, which sits atop a hill with stunning views of the city. You can climb the Baroque staircase or take the funicular, but Braga isn't just about old churches, it's also a vibrant city with a lively cultural scene. Braga is home to the University of Minho, founded in 1973. It's a newbie compared to the ancient ruins around here. But hey, age isn't everything, right? Braga's got it going on. Museums showcase Roman artifacts to contemporary art. Wander around and soak up the atmosphere. Braga is best experienced on foot. And there you have it, folks, the top 10 best places to visit in Portugal. From the beaches of Algarve to the churches of Braga, Portugal has something for everyone. Whether you're a history buff, a beach bum, or a foodie looking for the world's best custard tarts, Portugal will knock your socks off. Just try to remember to pack more than one pair of socks, especially if you're planning on doing any hiking. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more travel tips and guides. And if you ever find yourself in Portugal, be sure to raise a glass of port to your old pal Jimmy. So do.